bad guys? Oh wow, I did not realize that I was going to save that. All of this. When Malkavian, even after Dam feared the Malkavians, cursed blood of the class polluted their minds with the results of every something. Hello, Mercurio. Mercurio? Oh damn, did you die on me? Bought you the morphine, hold still.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
You're welcome, I'll come back with the astrolite. Got the astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yes, they left me no choice. What I mean to say, Mercurio, is if I had it my way, I would have drained them for many nights instead of just one.
Good. Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
No, it wasn't that painful, Mercurio. Your money? Yes, I did. Here it is. No, sorry, I didn't find it. Honestly, I want to keep the money, but the truth is, I think if you give him the money, it's money or XP, so I pick
your
XP.
Lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
What am I supposed to do now? What's the story with this astrolite? Yeah,
That
see, I got
astrolite?
one
Twice
experience
as
point for
powerful
that.
as TNT. Instant demolition. Be on the other side of the world when you engage that timer. You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
What's a Sabbat?
You haven't been doing this too long, have you? The Sabbat, as I understand it, are your typical power-hungry movie monsters. They specialize in causing grief. I've tangled with their like, let me tell you. I didn't enjoy it.
Tell me about this warehouse.
I heard a lot about that operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe,
Maybe what?
there's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
What? Why?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where can I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about her? What can you tell me about Jeanette? I have questions about someone else. I guess I'll go see her. Goodbye. Yeah. I already know all about them. I would prefer that my audience makes up their own minds about them on the first. If you have never seen anyone play this game before. Really want to drain that hobo. I don't know if it's the same one though. It is. Damn. I might kill him if I. Yeah, let's see if we can drain him or not. Pretty sure no one will see me. Oh, good. I was really worried about that. Thank you, Mr. Hobo. Oh, let's see if he gave me my $75. I don't know if they reset these people or not. And I'm kind of hoping she continues going on so that I can suck the life out of this prostitute. Pretty sure that it's safe. I'll be back for more, darling. Actually, I'm gonna do this other quest first before I go to Therese Borman and Jeanette. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. Someone was calling me on my phone. But I'm going inside of this diner because this is where he told me that he met that girl, Lily.
What'll it be?
The cream's curling. I can smell it. I think those are rep droppings there.
You're the health inspector.
Let me just get my badge and I'll show you.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay.
If you'll excuse me, I'll find another fine establishments to inspect. Hopefully I
What'll
didn't
it
ruin
be?
anything. You ever see any pale kind of strange types in here late at night? Apparently she's gonna have a not very good memory of who I am.
Is that a trick question?
Anyone that maybe tried to drink someone else's blood. You ever see girls hanging out here? Pale girls. You ever heard the term thin blood?
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
Try to remember. Where did you hear it?
I know I've heard that before.
Maybe a kind of strange, pretty girl said something about it recently.
Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Thanks a lot. I'll be sure to do that. Sure, why not? Yeah, I know her so well that I don't know her name. Lily's key looks like a car key. I honestly know where to go. The only place that there's cars currently within this level is over here in the garage. It's all the way over here, the red one. Look at that diary. It seems to be a woman's diary. 4:30:02. I met a guy today at an asylum. He's so beautiful, oh my god. His name is Rolf and he's from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. I think he's getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week, and if that's what I think it is, it's about damn time. But Europeans are supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. I woke up at 8 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since last Saturday night when Rolf was over. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I haven't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, and I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from a local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people were trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since last night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? I talked with this guy I met in the Surfside till 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days. The tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about anything with someone before, not even Rolf. E kissed me last night and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck, but I drank too much and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he had never wanted to see me again. What have I done? I haven't been able to feed since last night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I could sneak in, I could grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. Drop. Sad, sad story. Well, essentially what the quest is telling me is it's telling me that... Oh, oops. If only. If only. In case you didn't realize, but that's from... It's a quote from Hercules. the Disney movie. She's still in the blood bank, essentially. She was trying to steal and... Well, she got caught. That's what happens sometimes. But if you didn't know it, you'd actually be buying a bag of her right now if you weren't looking for her. Yeah, from this guy. I'm actually gonna cheat a little bit. I know where she is and I know what the code is, and I just don't feel like going to the computer to test it out, so... Oops. See? The code is actually inside of a computer that you have to hack, but I don't feel like doing that. There she is. Lily.
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
What happened
Let
to
me
you?
go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
Hold still. I'll let you go. Calm down. Tell me who you are. What's it worth it to you? What will you give me for letting you go? Honestly, if I could, I would say that to her. Truth is, though, you don't get anything if you say that to her. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright. Hold still, I'll let you go. Calm down and tell me who you are. Yeah. Hold still and I'll let you go.
Huh? Oh. Huh?
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
Apparently that was that, Bloodbreak freak's friend.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
Calm down, tell me who you are. The beast took over. It happens.
Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right?
Shh, calm down. It's all right.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Who are you? Looks like you've got your blood all right. Who
My
are
name
you?
is Lily.
I don't want to piss her off or E. No, it doesn't really matter if I do, I just don't really want to. Lily, you're the one E told me about.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
I said I'd help him. What do you know about Thin Bloods?
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Go on.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
You should go see E. He said he forgives you. He wants to see you. You should get out of here. The city's bad news.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
It's just young love. No, quite the opposite. You should talk to him.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
I promise, Oli. It's not your fault. You couldn't help it. Goodbye. Truth is, there's multiple things that I could be doing, but can't.
You have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
You're lucky. If I hadn't freed her, her friends were going to shoot up the place. Obvious lie, but...
That's interesting. A missed opportunity. Guns make people cocky. They never appreciate what a skilled hand married to a knife can do. All you have to do is get close enough to cut off the trigger finger. Or their face. You like to talk, don't you? I want to hear a story. Tell me, what's the best way you violenced up someone? I want to hear every grisly detail. If I like your story, I'll sell you some blood.
I'm no
blood
killer.
Comes from out of the living, from all kinds in a red torrent. A crimson seep at the speed of a heartbeat. For each drop, a teeny bit of life shed. You don't care how it's got, as long as it is. You'll be begging for it, and not getting any.
He basically just said he's not going to sell me blood ever. But it doesn't really matter because there's so many people outside, my friend. I know I'm laying it on pretty thick, guys, but this is one of the few games I actually can roleplay in. Not so much because I enjoy it per se, but it's just so easy to be evil in this game. Kotar, for instance, they question every single thing, like you're evil. They just, but why? Why would you do that? But why? But why? In this game, it's just like, whatever, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to E. Get that experience points. But like I was saying earlier, that code that I put into the freezer, that was gotten from, I would have had to have gone all the way over to a computer. I don't remember exactly where the computer is at, but I would have had to have either hacked it or known the password, and I just didn't want to do that. I didn't want to waste your time or my time, so I just put the code in. But the thing about it is I'm gonna have to, here, I'll show you. I'm gonna have to increase the hacking skills either through wits or computer, and the reason why is because if I wanted to, I really could memorize all the passwords in the game, but I just don't want to do that. That's just so unrealistic.
You brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome, me. Keep her safe.
I'm gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
Think about that. Thanks, E. Good luck. Is that the song playing? Yeah, the song playing. Oh, Hatter, 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 Hatter. You and your friend Hatter.
Hi. Yeah.
This guy's actually gonna be pretty funny to mess with. Let me, before I do that, let me put one in here. Actually, how much is it? Ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, and I do really want to do it, persuasion, scholarship. 3. Persuasion. Okay. And is there another one that I can afford? No. Damn. Yeah, I'll do that. You'll understand why I did that. I'll explain it later. This guy's gonna be
Do you know
funny.
who the head vampire is?
Who
If the
doesn't?
head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
If he's killed at the holy stake, sure. Interested in purchasing it?
Okay, but first I have another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
Sure. It's unicorn blood.
Unicorn blood?
Oh, there could be vampires. There's no such thing as unicorns.
I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
In case you hadn't noticed, I basically just lied to that guy. Here's a steak over here that I can sell it to him later on. I completely and totally lied to that guy. There's honestly no such thing as a unicorn. At least in this game. Equip. Wait, hold on. Where is... Oh, it's not that one. Oops. No. There we go. Melee weapons. Tire iron. Accept. So, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, there's if I kill, like for instance, you notice that they had killed my sire at the beginning of the game, right? So the guy who turned me, or the woman who turned me into a vampire, she's dead now, and I'm still a vampire. So of course no. Of course the head vampire doesn't mean that suddenly we're no longer vampires if he dies. Head vampire, by the way, is the oldest vampire. Not the most powerful necessarily, but the oldest vampire. Usually that goes hand in hand with power, though. Honestly, I don't feel like doing that quest yet, so I'm gonna go over here and do the side quest before I do the main quest. Is the guy in here? No. I'm not lying. There's actually some pretty cool little secret things in this game. Like they're not big deals and they don't give you anything, but like they don't happen very often, and if you see them, I consider them a good omen, but I'm just messing around. Like for instance, there was a guy, not the hobo, but there was a guy like in this alleyway, and he's just staring at you, and if you walk towards him, he suddenly transports and disappears. Jeez, that was fast. You have little to no blood whatsoever. Oh. What's this? Oh, I didn't know about that. LA Sun, Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found of the pier. Police baffled. This is Kilpatrick, if I'm not mistaken.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime. Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
Here, let's... If I don't turn that off, she's gonna distract me.
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
You're in the place, I assume? You can stop kissing my ass, fat boy. Nothing now, thanks, goodbye. You're on this place, I assume?
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees, Arthur. How's the business these days? You looking for any help? Yeah, you looking for your
Well,
help?
I can't seem to find my damn bounty hunter Carson. It's pissed me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone. Since I'm stuck here, why don't you go look for him? I'll pay you for your time.
Of course, where should I look for him? I don't have the time right now, sorry. Where should I
Great,
look for him?
great. I suppose the first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is. Maybe you'll find something there to let you know where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in.
Before I go, could you answer a question? I'll find him. Goodbye. I'll find him. They're all. Oh, I know. I know the game. It's just let me show you. Well, actually, is it? It's the quest log. A bondsman, Arthur Kilpatrick, wants you to locate his bounty hunter Carson and ask him to return to work. Carson moves at the Santa Monica Suites, apartment 1. Suits. That's where Mercurio lives. He lives across from Mercurio, essentially. Oh, it's a cop. There's actually different. There really is different reasons. This game has high replayability, and there's different reasons to play as different clans. For instance, the Nosferatus. If you want, you're told that they can run around the sewers, and you can basically go around the sewers and still get to where you need to go. But the thing about that is, here let me get this tattoo parlor key. I'm gonna rummage around his shit first. But the thing about it is if you're smart and you just stay away from people, your Nosferatu character doesn't have to hide itself. There, Mickey, hack it, enter, location, hiding the tattoo parlor at Santa Monica, key. We got the keys on the tattoo parlor. It's on the top of the TV. Okay, let's listen to this.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding, and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
Just so you know, for all the people that are watching this and wondering what exactly was the appeal of Vampire the Hunter the Masquerade, because there's actually this running joke that every time someone mentions this game, someone reinstalls it to play it again. That's not a false statement. This actually is one of the best RPGs that I've played myself. It has nothing to do with the looks, and it's not even necessarily the story that I would say. I would say that the combination of the story, but more importantly, what it really is. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself in this game. What it really is the vast majority of your interactions with other people involves talking to them, and actually, like, everyone in this game has a voice actor, and at least the people that you can talk to, and that's actually what made this game really cool. Not so much that that the story was just so amazing, but it's the fact that the immersion of the game was actually what was really amazing. It actually feels like you're talking to someone instead of just reading text. Quick cash for modeling called Gimbals Prosthetics.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee?
He doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Can I help you?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
I don't actually. What sort of appointment was this?
Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Medical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
Really? Maybe I could come down and model for you.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. Perhaps you could come down to my studio and we can sort out the details.
Sounds good. Where are you located?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbals Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
Sounds good. I'll be there in a little while. Maybe. See ya. I like that one better. Main reason why is because I'm gonna kill this guy. This guy's actually been holding people hostage and slowly taking them apart. Kind of like the okay, so for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, and for anyone who's watching or plans on watching the TV series Dexter, and they haven't seen season 1 yet, go ahead and close your ears or skip ahead a little bit, like maybe about a minute. But this is kind of very similar to Dexter's brother, if you know what I'm saying.
May I help you?
I'm on a blood drive. I could use some sunblock. I don't think so. Hello. I spoke with you on the phone a little while ago.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
Thanks.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbel's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
Who are you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbel. Stanley Gimbel. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Nice to meet you, Stan. I'm ready to get started if you are.
Aha! An eager participant. Very good. Just give me a few moments to get my equipment ready, and then come on in and we'll get started.
Creepy Central. Mannequin arms and other parts, $26.50. I mean, just look at this. What would you like? Just. I mean, there's only one thing that I would. There's only two things, honestly, that I'd be thinking. Come in here and it's nice and has this beautiful classical music playing, and then you just go through here, and this is what you're hearing and seeing. What's your first thought? I mean, honestly, my first thought is, apparently he doesn't have enough money to spritz the place up a bit. Truth is, though, most likely what this really is the guy's a creepy motherfucker, and he doesn't want to either spend the money, or he actually enjoys this place. He had blood in there. What does that tell you? I mean, come on. We all know where this is going. But those are, these are just, yeah. Look at this. I mean, what, like, is it a horror movie set, or is this guy maybe a little bit crazy and wants to kill me?
Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Yeah, I know. Who? Gimbel?
Who, Gimbel? Yeah, Gimbel. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay, where's the key to this door? It's too late, my friend. And you are not a thug. Ow. It doesn't do as much damage as my fists, but it makes him fly back at least. Dead. Just looked like I waddled over towards him. Yeah, it looks like I'm waddling.
You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
You're Carson, I take it?
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
Arthur Kilpatrick sent me.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you. You should head back to the office.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbel took my trigger finger for a trophy. I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
Ugh, that's just fucking sickening to me as well. I understand. Maybe I'll give him the bad news. Maybe. I'll give him the bad news. Yeah, this other guy. See that? The guy is basically left as a torso and he just died. No, I'm leaving that severed arm there. There's no reason to have that as a weapon. And if I was caught with it, you know, what would I say to the police with the severed arm? Oh, officer, honestly, it's not really mine. We're just carrying it for you for the evidence. Yeah, this is the fastest way. Let's see if any of them go into that alleyway. You didn't go. You're not going yet. You're too close to each other. You were going to the alleyway, so I should be able to drain this guy and that guy. Oh shit. Well, I screwed up. Presence. Should kill this guy, but I can't. I need this guy's blood. I screwed up. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna take risks like that again. Here, I'll show you what just happened. See that? That wasn't there before. This slashed it out. Essentially, what that means is if I get 5 of these, I die. Essentially, I die. Persuasion, scholarship, and yeah, I'm gonna wait for scholarship. I just need 1 more point, and I can do that. I don't need to be that powerful right now.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
On Carson, unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His trigger finger got cut off by a psychopath.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
What's the problem?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
You haven't paid me for finding Carson.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Thanks about that job.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
So you just want me to find out if he's here or not? Sounds fun. You've got a deal.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Sounds dangerous. Do you know where I could get a gun or 2?
Well, I wouldn't normally tell you this, but since you did help me out, Tripp down at the pawn shop. He's a little fried and paranoid, so he don't usually sell guns to anyone. But just tell him old Arthur sent you. He'll set you up all right.
Thanks. So what's this Muddy's Mike's guy's record like?
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted.
Calm down,
Since then,
Patches.
he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly.
What did he do this time?
Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper.
Okay, so above the pawn shop, right?
That's right. Marianne Murrieta. In them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Yep, gonna take off, Arthur. Well, I'm gonna end the episode now, guys. Gotta tend to my puppy. Only save 1.